Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty39 here. Welcome back to another episode of Detroit Tigers Baseball, episode number 19. We are in the spring of April 2023. We're trying to go back-to-back. We won the World Series last year. We didn't win the division, so that's kind of a thing I wanted to focus on. This is our rotation. Our rotation looks really good. Our bullpen looks, it might be a weakness. We'll see. We need another right-handed pitcher for the playoffs at least. So I'm basically giving these three, and I guess Neil Cott's like a trial to see who pitches the best. We'll go make a trade, or we'll call up a right-handed reliever if we need to. We got Ruben Bacon on the team, so that's great to see. We got some bacon and a Ruben, so if you're hungry, sorry. The lineup looks amazing with Smith, Peralta, Devers is our big free agent signing. Correa, Gomez, Haniger, McKay, Tabata, Logan Ice, our new catcher. Left, right, like you read about. So let's get into the games, boys. And we will not have the draft will be coming, but we do not have our first-round pick, because we signed Devers. So hopefully we can hit. No, we are getting a compensatory round pick. I do remember that because we lost Wilson Contreras. So at least we get that. At least we are going to have the compensatory round. But we got to win some games, boys. We're right now below 500, which makes no sense with the talent this team has. I think they'll turn it around. It's still early. We are currently at 500 at the draft. Now, like I said, we don't have our first round pick, but we do have a compensatory round pick. Unfortunately, there's 13 of them. We're number 9, and then we're the 19th pick in the second round. So, let's see. Hopefully we can get a pick. Hopefully we can get a potential guy that can kind of help our farm system out. Let's see. This starting pitcher is a few years away, but he is well scouted. So, it's a pretty safe pick. Or this right fielder, who I might take the starter. I probably will take that starter because he's so well scouted. And he's 20. I mean, 21's not old. It's not young. We're going to go with Gomez. It's like a relatively safer pick that we should, I'm hoping there's potential at least like an 87, 88. Round number 2. Might take another starter there. This starter's 19. He's pretty well scouted a few years away. We'll take him as well, Rosado. So I guess like I said, I don't care what position. If you have a high potential, you'll have value. And worst case, we'll trade you. So, moving on. Again, some pitchers here. They're 23. This starting pitcher's only 19. Well, scouted. Let's take him again. Winston Randolph, another starter. So 3 picks, 3 starters. Hopefully we can hit on 1 or 2 of them. Hopefully. Round 4. Man, our scouting team went after starters. This guy's only 20. Could be ready next year, I think, or in 2 years. I doubt it. But hey, in the 4th round, let's take a shot on him. 5th round, these pitchers are still available. There's a closer, though. He's 25. We're going to take this starter who's 22. We just are I'm just drafting best player available. And if these starters look to be the best player available, that's what we're doing. All right, last pick. I'll take this 18-year-old starter and take a shot. So we took only starters in this draft. If it works, it works. If they're good players, that's all I care about. All right, so we are right now at game over 500. All right, that's a really good draft. It's a really good draft. All of them are Bs except for Franklin J, which is our last pick. Now, we may not have the money for him, so we can't sign him yet. 58 overall. This guy's a 53 overall. He's a 63 is Randolph, excuse me. 65 is Luis. Pinero's a 66. So these guys are closer to the big league. So we need to make some money back. Our cash flow is a negative 420,000. I know, insert joke here. Why are we struggling? All right, Sixto's awful. Bacon's been great, so let's swap those out to begin with. Bacon's now a starter. Stram's struggling. McDonald's mightily struggling. McDonald's not pitching great. We got the Mix are struggling. McClure's pitched well when he's pitched, so let's do this. Kotz has pitched well, and Hernandez has pitched well. Olivo's pitched okay in the minors. We're going to call him up. So let's call him up, and I'm just going to release you. I don't care about you. And we're calling up, where is it? Olivo. Welcome to the bigs. So we do need to clear up some space to get sign our draft picks. We need to create some money there. Now, Pena is a guy that I'm going to make sure I actually want him on the big league roster right now, because I want that speed off the bench. So I'm going to get rid of Stewart, because I know I forgot about that in the past. So Stewart, go to AAA, and I want Pena in your speed. 90 speed, 80 stealing. We want you for the playoffs. So I guess, where are we? Okay, we have a homestand. Maybe by the end of this homestand we have the money. We'll see. If not, we're going to have to get rid of someone. All right, we're going to have to get rid of someone to sign our draft pick. So we got to figure this out. Salazar could be an option. But he's pitched well. So it's like, if we move him, we need to find someone who else is pitching well. This is tough. We can take a look at how the offense is doing. Smith is doing really well. Peralta, his average is definitely down, but his power is up. So that's good. Devers, only 8 home runs, kind of struggling. Correa's doing amazing. Gomez is doing great. Haniger is kind of struggling. Maybe we find someone else there. McKay's doing okay. Tabata, actually not awful. And Logan Ice, it is what it is. Maybe we move on from Haniger. I mean, he's, what, $4.5 million? He's upset because he thinks he should be paid more in his role. So let's go. No, let's do this. We'll trade Haniger. We'll get a cheaper outfield. I mean, we could. You know what? No, Espinosa's not ready. Let's find a right fielder who's making bargain bucks. Jabari Blash, perhaps. $1.9 million. That is something we could do. Let's keep looking. McKinney, maybe? $1.1 million. Like, I don't even have a problem with just a guy who's just a really great defensive right fielder. Not named Jason Hayward. I know he's a great defensive right fielder, but he's making $22 million. Let's see. Actually, Jabari might be the move. He might be the move. Ooh, Perez, maybe. Hit 211, 6 home runs. Yeah, I think Jabari is going to be the move. Ooh, Cesar Puello has a really good arm. Nah. Yeah, I think Rodriguez. I was only 75 overall. Yeah, we're gonna go get Jabari. Gonna get Mark's Draftnik Gaiman's favorite player. We might be able to get another prospect in this deal too, because they actually pretty. They actually like him a lot. And I'm not sure we can get like a young A potential. But maybe like this Silva guy. Yeah, we can get Silva. Ooh, Boggs maybe? Oh, we can get Boggs? I'll take it. There we go. So we got a new right fielder. All right, make sure he's batting every day. You're going to go down. So there goes our left, right, but McKay's better. Sorry. All right, let's fix that. And hopefully that gives us the money to sign our draft picks. I kind of wish this wasn't a problem. Like, you should be able to sign your draft picks. All right, so let's go to, like, right here. Hopefully we'll have the money by then. Hopefully. If not, we're going to have to make another trade. I'm not sure what. Maybe we'll trade, like, Neil Cott to make some money on our team. We get A.J. Reed. We don't need a first baseman. And Roseboro is actually a good young player. So I'm going to say no on that. How's our budget? $231. All right, so let's finish like a homestand. We sell some tickets, make some money on concessions. And right now we are struggling with our season, though. Which I'm a little worried about. Like, why are we so bad in the regular season? White Sox interested in a trade. Espinosa I do not want to trade at all. I think this guy is going to be a really good hitter. Like, he might push. I think what's going to happen, actually, is Espinosa is going to push McKay out. We might even just do that. I might move McKay. That is actually what we might do. McKay's actually doing a lot better than he did last year. He's already at 16 home runs. He's slugging almost 500. Now, I'm not going to trade for Silva because we don't really need you. But that could be what we do if we need to get more money to sign a draft pick. So I want all those are like all those B potential prospects. I want them. Let's see. All right. So McKay's in 261, 17 home runs. Where is he? Is he on the bench? Where is he? Or is he in Double-A? Oh, he's in Double-A. He's destroying Double-A. Now he can't field, but he can hit. So if we call up Espinosa, then we can trade McKay. Clears us the money. We can get a lot back for him. Peralta then becomes he has the durability for everyday first base. Now, he's not a great defensive player, but I think we'll have to do that. Let's do that. So let's actually look at the... Oops. Yeah, just make sure. Oh, we can sign him. Okay. Now we can sign him. So now we don't have to do that, which is nice. That being said... That guy looks good. If there's a prospect that looks really freaking good, I'm looking at like these 19-year-olds. Like this guy, he's an intriguing prospect. Batista can't hit for power, but that's an intriguing prospect. Could we get him from McKay? Like I'm looking, is there a team that has Rios is actually moving up, which is nice to see. Baltimore, if we got Moda and Batista from McKay, should I do that? Let's take a look if that would work. So there's Batista and Moda for McKay. They can't do it because they can't afford it. Well, how much money do we have to take back? They are that cash stripping? Really? Alright, if I include... Yeah, they don't even want to do it. Okay. We'll keep McKay. That being said, I do want to call up Espinosa. See how he does in AAA. We'll call Boggs down to AA. Let you hit down there. So, let's make sure... You can be our DH, Espinosa. That's fine. So how are we standing-wise? We're 9 games behind the Indians, so it looks like we're going to be in the wild card again. Even though they're the #1 team in baseball, like, why are we so bad? Oh, it's probably because our bullpen's garbage. How is Olivo doing? He's struggling. We got to go get a bullpen arm. Let's do that right now. Let's go find a bullpen arm who is cheap and pitching well. Sewald is pitching really well. $2.7 million from the league. So I think we can get him... No, we need to give up. We need to get... If I include Neil Kotz, who's struggling, that will get the deal done. All right. What do they like? Center field? All right, I know a guy for you. There we go. Let's see if we can get another bullpen arm. Zimmer, how are you pitching this year? You're struggling. Neil Ramirez, struggling. Nice to see. Jason Shreve, he's a lefty. Pitching okay. How's Flynn doing? He's struggling. Good. I'm glad you greedy bastard. You wanted way too much money. Will Smith, he's a lefty. But if he's not even pitching well. Coda Glover? 6 million is way too expensive for us. This makes it hard when we sign Devers. It made it really hard for us to fill out other parts. Matt Weiser, maybe? Oh, he's struggling too. Davinsky, $5 million. It's too much. Hildenberger, $2 million. He is bad. Ross Cup, a lefty. He's pitching okay. So if I include... So Stram is not pitching great. We include Stram straight up. I'll do it. There we go. So that should help our bullpen out. Yeah, that should be good. And Bacon pitching in the rotation, he's been great, so that's nice to see. Rios is kind of struggling in AAA, so I don't want him to come up. Amos is pitching okay. He's only a C potential. Yang's pitching a little better this year, which is nice to have him have a rebound. So let's continue. I'll fix it. Hunter Renfroe's a Brave for Noah Syndergaard. Wow. All right, we went 2 out of 3. We can still win this division. We're 11 games back, which I think was it 11. We'll see. How many games back are we? We're 6. Yeah, we can easily make that. We've won 6 in a row. They're a good team. We're an amazing team, boys. So I think we can win this division. When's the next time we play them? Cleveland. Right there. So let's go to this next series with Cleveland. And I hope we're within like 4 games. A Barber for Stevens. Unless Stevens is like a B. Nah, I'm good. I don't know why like teams offer those trades. Like what? Like just whoa, 21-14. I'm sorry, I have to look at this box score. Malik Smith went 5 for 5. Correa went 4 for 7. Peralta played DH that day. Or no, why is he batting? Why did the lineup get switched around? Did the lineup get switched around on us? No, they just switched around for us because probably because they had to sit people. Oh, whatever. All right, let's go to this Cleveland series. And like I said, hopefully we're within like a couple games of them. We might. The way we're playing really well now. We are a game back. And wild card wise, we are like 14 games. So this is just a top heavy division. Real quick, I guess if you guys want to see how we built this team, because I know this is something you can't check during the offseason, which is stupid. But you can see how we built this team together. So Ike Reyes was a draft pick of ours from the 4th round. He is mightily struggling this year, but in the past he's been really good. Ruben Bacon was a 6th round pick, pitching really well. McKay was a trade. Rogers was a free agent. Sixto was a trade. McCray was a 7th round pick. This guy can just hit for average. He's a bench bat. Gomez was a 1st round pick. He's really having a really good career. He's almost a 300 career hitter. Peralta was a 2nd round pick. Might be one of the best hitters in baseball. Like, that's no joke. He's ridiculous. Olivo, this closer, was a 6th round pick. Yep. He's struggling really bad this year. Tabata was a 1st round pick for us. Having a little bit of a bounce back here in terms of average and power, so that's nice to see. Smith, Salazar, Pena, that was a speed guy. Hernandez, these are all trades. Correa's a free agent. I think no other draft picks are on the team. Nope. Where did we get this Espinoza? We drafted him in the 1st round. Okay. And how is he doing in AAA because their season's about to end. 280 with 5 home runs. Okay, not great, but still fine. So we have another series with Cleveland here. So let's go to this series. But I think this division's ours. Oh yeah, we are red hot. What's their record? They're 93 wins themselves. My God. So we're up by 5 games with 6. We just don't get swept. We swept them. All right, so yeah, we won 104 games, and we were 27-27 at one point, and then we went 70-31. We won the division by 9 games. It was, I think, like an 8 or 11 point. We were 8 or 11 games back, and we ended up winning it by 9. Now the rest of this division's awful, which helped. We must have had the best record in baseball. Nope, the Dodgers at 105, but prospects. We'll take a look at this. We have the number 2 prospect in baseball. That's great to see, Rico Rios. So that's nice. He could be a pitcher for us next year. Espinosa's number 8 now. That's good. It's good. Like, he still felt a few years away, but he might be able to hit. He can field, can run a little bit. I think that might be it because Espinosa won't be on him because he's like a B potential. For some reason, certain Bs don't show up on it. Danny Glenn, a first baseman. He's 23, A potential. Boggs. I like him a little bit because he might be able to hit. But yeah, like the fact that Espinosa is not on it. Not Espinosa, what's his name? No, it is Espinosa. We have a couple Espinosa prospects. This Espinosa is not a top prospect. Makes no sense. Look at this guy. He's going to be a stud. Let's see how the team did. Malik Smith definitely got that pay raise. Definitely hit really well. 315 average. Got on base almost 40% of the time. 45 slugging. That's great to see. His wins above replacement was a 7.7, which is a career high. So I paid you and you had your best year. Johnny he's an 89 overall. I don't know why. He's unhappy. He doesn't like his contract, and he doesn't like being... He's bat second, so he's not a quote-unquote star. Makes no sense. But he hit 327 with 41 home runs. He's 22. He also stole 17 bases. He's got on base 41% of the time, a 600 slugging percentage, OPS of over 1,000. He's a DH with a WAR of 6.8. If he played first base, even like his average first base, that's probably like a 9 WAR season. Devers, that's what I wanted to see out of you, Devers. Look at that. 311, 42 home runs, 200 hits. His wins above replacement was probably like 11-ish, 9.5 only. Correa had a down year. He didn't hit 50. He hit 34 home runs, 321 average. That's fine. Gomez hit 300 again, 20 home runs, a down year, but still a very good year for the youngster, 25-year-old. Brendan McKay hit 25 home runs that ties a career high. This might have been his best year in regards to wins above replacement WAR. It was. That's good to see. Jabari Blash ended up with 15 home runs, so he's not as good as Haniger. Like, he's not as good as a player, but he is cheaper. Tabata hit 16 home runs. That's a career high, 266 average. Nice bounce back here. He's now at 90 overall, somehow. And Logan Ice at catcher had a solid year, 267, 14 home runs. With his of average, slightly average to above average defense. A 3.9 WAR. I mean, for how much he's making, note $700,000 worth every cent. And there's the bench. Now, Pena can play multiple positions. McRae can't. Schaefer can. Schaefer hit, 9 home runs off the bench? It's good to see. All right, our starters. Fulmer, a good year, not a great year. 3.50 ERA. Making $31 million. I don't think that's really worth it, but hey, he did have a very good year, though, nonetheless. Cliff Elmore, the guy we got in the trade, a 2.97 ERA. I like that. Good whip of 1.14. Salazar kind of struggled at 3.88. This might be his last year on the team because he is getting kind of expensive. That could be money we use elsewhere. Ike Reyes, this was his first bad year since his rookie year. But still, I'm okay with that. Ruben Bacon finished a little struggling with a ERA north of 4, but for a rookie, I know he's 27. Not too bad. Sixto struggled mightily as a long man. In the playoffs, it won't matter. Ross Cup, pitched really well at 2.91 ERA. Lefty had the bullpen. He's a 34-year-old. Kind of having this year out of nowhere, but hey, I hope I can trust you in the playoff. McClure pitched great. McDonald pitched really well, so that's good to see from Ken McDonald. Olivo struggled, but I'm not sure how much he'll get used. Sewald pitched good, and Hernandez pitched great. So that's good to see. We can check the awards real quick before the end of the video. We got MVP with Rafael Devers. Urias got in the National League, so he got Cy Young. Severino got Cy Young, so 2 free agents won the awards in the American League. Travis Shaw got the batting title. I'm not even upset with that. Bryce Harper in the National League. 40 home runs for the big boy. Damn, Travis. It's nice to see for you. Osuna got reliever of the year, so you know what? We let him go, and then he had a great year. Granted, look at the innings he pitched for us. He had 53 for the Royals. Kenley Jansen in the National League. Rookie of the Year, Dylan White. That name looks familiar. We let him go. I won't say let him go. We traded him away. That being said, good for him. Nice to see. We've had the last 3 Rookie of the Years when you look at it, because Peralta and Gomez. National League, obviously the catcher we're trying to go after. Didn't have as good as years as I thought he would, but he did get Rookie of the Year. Mazzaro got Hank Aaron. Trout. Oh, yeah, he's on the Phillies now. And how did Contreras do? He went to the Yankees. Had a down year, actually. 20 home runs, 264 average. But his wins above replacement was still 5.3, so that's not bad. Matt Olson at first. Scope, Chapman, Rosario, Frazier, Robert, and Soler. So, there it is, boys. Ready for the playoffs. I'm expecting a repeat. That's my goal. Be on the lookout for that video soon, guys. I'll talk to you later. Take it easy. Peace.